Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was the founder and first great Khan, or emperor, of the Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in history after his death. He is one of the most influential and ruthless leaders in world history, known for his military genius, political acumen, and the establishment of a legal and administrative system that helped unify the vast Mongol Empire. Early life and rise to power. Genghis Khan was born around 1162 in the mountainous region near the Onan River, which is now part of Mongolia. His father, Yesugei, was a local chieftain of the Mongol tribe. At the age of 9, Temujin's father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving his family vulnerable. His tribe abandoned the family, forcing Temujin, his mother, and his siblings to survive in the harsh Mongolian steppe. Temujin's early life was full of hardship. He was captured by rival tribes and escaped multiple times, learning the importance of alliances and loyalty. By his early 20s, he had begun to gather a group of followers, including his childhood friend Jamuka and his blood brother Togrul, leader of the Karaite tribe. Over time, Temujin demonstrated exceptional leadership and military prowess, and by 1206, he had unified the various Mongol tribes under his command. It was then that he took the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. Military conquests. Genghis Khan's military campaigns are legendary. He transformed the Mongol army into a highly disciplined and mobile force known for its use of horse archers, speed, and strategic deception. Genghis Khan's army was brutal and efficient, using fear as a weapon to demoralize opponents. Conquest of the Shishia, 1209 to 1210. The first campaign outside Mongolia was against the Western Xia dynasty, a kingdom in northern China. The Shishia rulers were eventually forced to submit to Genghis Khan. Defeat of the Jin dynasty, 1211 to 1234. After subduing Shishia, Genghis Khan turned his attention to the Jin dynasty in northern China. He invaded the Jin territory and over a series of campaigns, defeated the Jin forces, gaining control over much of northern China. Invasion of Central Asia, 1218 to 1225. Genghis Khan launched a military expedition against the Khwarezm Empire in Central Asia after its ruler Shah Ala ad-Din Muhammad killed Mongol diplomats. Genghis Khan's campaign devastated the region, with cities such as Samarkand and Bukhara falling to his armies. This campaign solidified the Mongol reputation for ruthlessness. Expansion into the Middle East and Russia, 1220 to 1223. After his victories in Central Asia, Mongol forces advanced into parts of Persia and Eastern Europe. The Mongol invasions of the Kievan Rus, Bulgaria, and Hungary spread terror throughout Europe. Governance and legal reforms. Genghis Khan was not only a conqueror but also a visionary ruler. After uniting the Mongol tribes and establishing a vast empire, he implemented several important reforms. One of the most significant was the Yasa. Genghis Khan established a legal code called the Yasa, which emphasized discipline, loyalty, and harsh punishments for crimes like theft, desertion, and treason. It also promoted meritocracy within the army. Another progressive policy was religious tolerance. Genghis Khan believed that the gods spoke to people in different ways and allowed freedom of religion throughout the empire. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire encouraged trade and communication. Genghis Khan established the Yam system, a network of relay stations that allowed for the rapid exchange of information and goods across vast distances. This also contributed to the flourishing of the Silk Road, connecting Asia with Europe. Death and legacy. Genghis Khan died in 1227 during a military campaign against the Western Xia. The exact cause of his death remains uncertain, with theories ranging from illness to injury. Before his death, Genghis Khan divided his empire among his sons, ensuring the continuation of Mongol rule. His descendants continued to expand the empire after his death, with his grandson Kublai Khan becoming the emperor of China and founding the Yuan dynasty. The Mongol Empire eventually stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the borders of Europe, covering vast portions of Asia. Legacy. Genghis Khan's legacy is complex. On one hand, he is remembered as one of the most brutal conquerors in history, responsible for the deaths of millions during his campaigns. Entire cities were wiped out, and his use of psychological warfare set a precedent in military history. On the other hand, Genghis Khan unified a fractured world, established a stable and efficient administrative system, promoted trade, and laid the groundwork for the interconnected world that would later emerge. He remains a revered figure in Mongolia, where he is seen as the father of the nation. The modern city of Ulaanbaatar features monuments dedicated to him, and his face appears on the country's currency. In world history, Genghis Khan's influence was monumental in shaping the political and cultural landscape of the medieval world.